Now I have like a certain level of like, I don't know, like neurological disorder potentially. I'm not a doctor, so I can't necessarily self-diagnose myself, but when you go through a situation where people try to kill you, like I don't think that that's fully grasped. Like even when I talk to like family and friends, like they're so nonchalant about it, you know? They're so nonchalant about it. But it's like, that's neither here nor there at this moment, but what happened to me, well, all those people tried to hurt me, um, having to figure out how to protect myself and how to keep moving and just to figure certain things out. It's like at this point there's neurological things that are going on with me. Like my limbs and stuff are like, I'm getting like muscle spasms. Like whenever I go into like cognitive thinking or like cause and effect thinking, and like, let's say I ask myself certain questions and I try to figure out, well, what would cause that? Or like, why would it happen? And then like I get to a place within myself where I can get to a point where I'm like, oh, okay, this is what would cause that. Like I'll get a spasm in my finger that would like confirm it. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like when my brain gets the signal that I figured something out, it's like a signal to my limbs get sent something to my limbs. Like I'll get a jolt in my thumb or in my middle finger or in my pinky finger, sometimes in my ring finger, even in my pointer fingers it happens. Or like I'll get a sensation in the heel of my foot. A lot has happened to me. A lot has happened to me. And I'm so intelligent, you know. Um, this situation that happened to me is so sad because it's like, if you are a person with a lot of money and connections, right? And you're the type of person that goes after people, what would be the smartest way for you to go after someone? Is to start attacking people in the places where people who are having true psychotic breaks, when they say, oh, there's something crawling in my skin, or the government is after me, or like when they say these specific things. If you're actually a evil fucking person and you're genuinely targeting people, right? What would you do in order to make sure you can cover your hands in a situation? You would get the right technology, the right people, the right things to mimic the very areas that are always classified as, oh, this person's having a psychotic break. So when you had certain people come after me, like when these people came after me, that's exactly what they've done. They invest in particles, like, you know, like they say, like Elon Musk, he was doing experiments on himself to figure out how to bioengineer his organic material and make himself like part with AI and stuff like that. And they were, you know, just in general, different companies were trying to figure out how to clone people, and different companies were trying to figure out how to, you know, that they're creating AI robots, and these robots have energy, they have feelings, they have all these different things. If the right people with the right money and the right connections know how to get these particles, and let's say an alcoholic beverage, which is what I was given a shot of Espanola. And that's when I took the shot, and that's when it felt like they put the wrong thing in. That's when it felt like I got susceptible to it. That's when it felt like this thing started to happen to me, and I couldn't fathom that, like, that was the truth. I'm like, you know, I was a little tired, or like I try to make different excuses for myself, like this can't be what happened to me, but that's what makes sense. And it's like, ever since that happened to me, I have been experiencing different like things like that, jokes like that, waking up in the middle of the night with like anxiety in my stomach. And it's so crazy because my younger sibling just started going through the same thing, and my parents took her to the hospital, and now she's on anxiety medication. I'm not a doctor, so I can't violate HIPAA with that. But, or maybe I'll cut it out. A family member of mine, I'm not going to cut that out. It is what it is. It's the same thing that was happening to me. When I said I was getting woken up in the middle of the night, and it felt like there was, like, my my gut was being attacked with something. Like I was waking up with that same like petrifying anxiety. I just didn't choose to go to the hospital because I don't go to the hospital unless I have to at this point after what happened to me in Queens when the nurse stabbed me with the needle. Like I'm talking about, it wasn't just, oh, put the needle in. No,